Listen, I have a really big haul to do. August was my birthday month. I'm just gonna go through the books that I got for my birthday first, and then I'm gonna go through the book that I bought like throughout the month. Okay, before we get into the video, I want to talk about Book of the Month. This is a paid sponsorship with Book of the Month. So I've worked with Book of the Month before, just so you guys know. I was working with Book of the Month YA, and I actually really enjoyed it when I worked with it. So it's really popular in a fast online growing book service. It is one of my favorite book boxes actually. So their mission is to help to promote new and emerging authors and to help readers discover books that they love. Their website has like a bunch of choices of books and sections so that you never have to struggle with finding a book, and you can spend more time reading instead of researching. Book of the Month is risk-free. You can skip any month and then come back a month later and you will not be charged. There's actually so many times when I literally would just be with Book of the Month one month, the next month I'm not, the next month I'm with them, the next month I'm not. Like literally, I think they're tired of me actually, because I'm always like on and off their site. Plus they have the best prices for new releases, especially for them to be like $14.99. Like, you are paying $14.99 for a hardcover most of the time. So yeah, I also, before anyone asks, when Book of the Month emailed me, the first question I asked was how diverse their books were, and they told me, and they showed me, at the time they showed me the books of that month that they had when they emailed me, and then they were like, if you want, we can send you the books before that. And I mean, I didn't have them do that. Really appreciative that they were willing to send me the books like before, just so I know like if they are very diverse and they have people of color. And I want to say that the book selection for this month is actually really amazing. There are 3 people of color, 2 of them being black, and I believe one of them being Asian, and there's about like 2 non-POC authors. So it's like Book of the Month is really doing their thing on like being diverse. And you can also get your first book for $9.99 using the code SOGOOD. So I want to say use it while you can, because I think when I first got my book, I think I got like 3 books in 1 month. So I got the Book of the Month pick, I got an add-on, and then I got another book just for joining. So I believe you can get 3 books. You can usually get 2 books a month, and if you skip a month, those months add up, which I really like, because it's like sometimes when I skip a month, I can get like 3 books at once. Like, you know, you can skip that month and you're still paying for it, but the next time you come back, you get the credit for that. So like that's how I get so many Book of the Month books, because I'll just skip a month and then the next month I'll have 2 add-ons and then 1 Book of the Month. So I want to say their Book of the Month choices are always really good. Their books always end up being popular. If I notice that, like their book picks are really good, and I want to say I typically always get their thrillers, like always get their thrillers. So I'm just gonna show you guys the actual picks for this month. This box is heavy. So there is Winter Coat, which is a thriller, which this one is the one that I'm most excited for. Which I said I'm always excited for their thrillers. This book is a thriller set on a Native American reservation. I don't know why it's so hard for me to say things. So this is a literary fiction, and the author is a woman of color. This is about a girl who's a child of Ghanaian parents, and this is how she copes with law and unanswered questions. This is a contemporary fiction novel called The Last Story of Mina, which is a story about a generational gap between mothers and daughters, and it has mystery, self-discovery, and love. So this book is Castle, and this book is about history. This is a history book, and it's about racism. The author is black, and she's really pretty, by the way. So this book is called Anxious People, and I believe it's about a bank robbery. This is a contemporary fiction, and now I'm really intrigued to read this. A would-be bank robber who disappears into thin air, and 8 extremely anxious strangers who find they have more in common than they ever imagined. Yeah, this actually sounds really intriguing, so I'm really excited to read this. I'm really excited for these books, actually. I'm not gonna lie, the Anxious People, I low-key would have never came, like a lot of these books I would have never came across if they weren't for Book of the Month, which is why I really like Book of the Month, because it really opens up, like, I'm willing to step out of my comfort zone when it comes to reading. So Book of the Month allows me to step out of my comfort zone. But I mean, if you aren't, then they have like YA books. It has like romance, they have thriller. They literally every single month they have like a thriller, they have a romance, they have a contemporary fiction, literary fiction, a thriller. Like they have those every month, and then you can also add on other books. So they put new books on there to add on all the time, so they might not be on like the books that you got for this month, but if you go on to like their other books, they add add-ons on there as well, which I really like. So I will suggest getting book of the month. Is something that I've been buying even before I was sponsored for. So yeah, now let's actually get on to the video. I got this book. Later on in the video you will see that I bought myself these collections of books. I was watching books with, I don't know why my lighting is like this. I was watching Chloe and she ended up hauling these books in her video, and I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cool. I forget what they're called. They're called like Gothic Horrors or something like that. They're called like Gothic Horror or something like that. I got a bunch to put like on my table. I bought these all this month too, but I'm not gonna mess up my aesthetic. Sorry. This one was actually given to me from Chloe, ironically. I just think that these are so cool, and I can't wait to read these. I can't wait to collect more of these actually. Like, the next book I got were actually given to me by Jacqueline over at Beauty Literature. So I have Sleepy Hollow and another one of these. The one that Chloe got me was Alien Invasions, and this one is Pirates and Ghost Stories, short stories. And so I watched Sleepy Hollow on my birthday, and I watched it for the first time, and I knew I was gonna love it because it's a Tim Burton book, and I love Tim Burton book. It's a Tim Burton movie, and I love Tim Burton, so I knew I was gonna like it. But I watched the movie, and it had Johnny Depp, and if y'all don't know, I feel like a lot of people don't know, I'm obsessed with Johnny Depp from like the 80s and the 90s. Specifically from the 80s, but the 90s will do, and I was just eating it up. Plus, Christina Ricci is in it, and Christina Ricci, I love Christina Ricci. Like, obviously she was in the Addams Family, my all-time favorite like scary spooky movie, and so it was just perfect. And she had blonde hair in it, and I just feel like girls with blonde hair in spooky movies like are underrated. So I got The Boyfriend Project, which was sent to me by Kelly, and I'm actually really excited to read this, and I'm really excited to have some more black love romance, especially to put on my romance shelf, especially that it's just like I said, it's black love. And I also got Gone Girl from one of my best friends, Becca, which was ironic because I had Gone Girl in my cart to buy for myself for my birthday. So I was gonna buy it, and then it was like, oh no, you can't buy this, somebody had already gifted it to you. So I'm like, I wonder who. So yeah, I'm actually really excited. My best friend Mika over at Mika August got me these two dark romances because she knows I love dark romance. So I got The Bet and Baller, and they're naked guys on the cover. So I got The Governing Deal from Natalie, Hamlet, and Much Ado About Nothing from Allie. Ironically, I got these from Allie videos, so it's very ironic that she got me these for my birthday because I was watching her videos and I was like, oh my gosh, I need these. And then Jocelyn, my best friend, got me A Midsummer Night's Dream, which I'm actually currently reading. I have to make sure I said the right title because I be saying whatever when it comes to this title. But I actually really enjoyed it. She got this for me because she knew I love fairies and stuff like that. So she's appealing to the aesthetic. So I got this book, which is called Battle Royale, and this is basically like Hunger Games, and this was gifted to me from Ventura Dennis. I don't know why Ventura was so hard for me to say. Then I got Demon Slayer. This is from Lauren. Lauren sent me a lot of birthday presents, but they never left their @ name, so I don't know exactly who they are. And I want to say that the message that Lauren sent me was really sweet, and I'm not gonna share it because it was personal, but it reminded me of why I was doing booktube, and that even though there are some people who out there who don't like me, there are thousands of other people who do like me and who love my channel, and I have to remember that. And so that message obviously didn't need to come with a birthday gift, but just reading it from someone and the message that they said was so special to me. And so I just want to thank Lauren, and I thanked everyone who sent me a gift personally. And Kelly also didn't send me a note, so I don't know who Kelly are. So if you are Lauren or Kelly, please let me know down below if you were the person who was Kelly who gifted me my book or Lauren who gifted me my books, so that I could leave you a thank you, because I feel very unappreciative not like sending a message to people. So yeah, Lauren got me Demon Slayer. Lauren also got me Storm Fury, which I'm excited for because I read From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout and I really liked it. I think if my camera overheats one more time, I'm jumping out of my window. Anyways, so I got the Night Circus from Lauren, and I wanted the Night Circus. I was gonna buy it for myself, and I wanted the Night Circus because Lala is doing the buzzword-a-thon, and the buzzword is night. and I have like one book with the name word night in it, so I was like, okay, the Night Circus. But I realized this book is very dense. But I mean, I guess even if I read like 3 books, so I had like 3 books on my TBR, so I guess if I read the 3 books plus Night Circus, I would feel very accomplished. I'm not gonna lie. So the next book I got was Crave, and I got Crave because it's compared to Twilight but like better, and so I'm like, okay, we shall see. So we shall see. The next book I got was from Kevin from Storyglyph, and he got me Invader Zim. Growing up, Invader Zim was literally my favorite TV show, and so I put this graphic novel in my cart and I totally forgot about it. So excited. I loved Invader Zim growing up. Like, this show is the reason why I am the way I am today. Invader Zim and Adventures in Bill and Mandy created me. They created a monster. I sold some books for my birthday. So I got Found Your Side. I was gonna get the hardcover for like $40, and I'm kind of regretting the fact that I didn't. The paperback would do, but also I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, so I'm regretting it still though. I got The Night Swim because everyone is talking about this book and it's a thriller. Then I got myself the Picture of Dorian Gray because I love the Picture of Dorian Gray, and it was either this or Phantom of the Opera, which was $25. I never seen Phantom of the Opera. I just know I'm gonna like it. But I got this edition of The Picture of Dorian Gray. It's one of my favorite classics. I really hate these green spray edges, and I think I'm going to spray them myself like black because I just don't like green with this purple. Like, it's hideous. I got myself Tiny Pretty Things and Shiny Bright Pieces. I'm reading Tiny Pretty Things right now and I'm loving it. This one is contemporary YA, but it has to do with like ballerinas, and it has a black ballerina, and like basically all the girls are jealous that the black ballerina got the role because they're doing the Nutcracker, and the girlies are hating that she got the Gumdrop Princess. That's Adventure Time. I've never seen the Nutcracker, not even the Barbie version. I am a disgrace. I know. Girl, she get casted as something and everyone's mad because that is an important character. So then my bestie Jake got me all of these. So he got me Tokyo Ghoul. This is my first graphic novel. I mean, my first manga. The other one I hadn't opened at this point, but we're supposed to read this together and then I forgot. Then I got Dead Voices. I love Small Spaces. When I read it, this is a middle grade book and I ate it up. So he got me Dead Voices. He got me The Last Final Girl. We both love horror, so when I opened this, I immediately knew it was from Jake. He got me Bringing Down the Duke, which I've been really into historical romances lately, so I'm really happy that I got this. And then he got me Big Little Lies because I realized when I was reading such a fun age that I'm really into white messiness. I mean, they're not white in Such a Fun Age, but the main character's white in Such a Fun Age. But I realized that white messiness really intrigued me, so. Okay, before I forget this book, I got Malice. And I got this because Jocelyn has been reading it and she's really liking it. And we both typically like the same books. Like, Jocelyn never leads me astray, so I was like, okay, why not pick this up? I got Harold the Ninth because I'm reading Gideon the Ninth and I'm really liking it. I got The Deep, which I got after I read The Black Kids because I was like, okay, I really like books that like don't really focus on trauma. Well, I don't really mind reading trauma books. Like, I guess I'm always like, oh, I'm sick of reading trauma books, but I think that they're really educational whether you're black or not. And I feel like when you read trauma books when you're black, they're more so like with The Hate U Give. I feel like The Hate U Give is for like non-black people to learn about racism, but I think it's also important for black people because it talks about like our culture and a lot of things that we can specifically relate to. So I don't really mind reading trauma books because I feel like they aren't for black people, but at the same time you can be black and still get a lot from it. So I got The Deep, even though I don't think this is like for like a specific audience. It talks about like mermaids and like slavery and things like that, so I was like, okay, let me pick it up. They ran out of hardcovers, so I ended up getting this, which I mean I'm not mad at, but I'm just like, I thought it was like a Dutch Jacket hardcover. I got Cinderella is Dead, and yes, I got the paperback version, y'all. I don't know why recently I've been into paperbacks, and I love the paperback more than I like the I like the paperback more than I like the hardcover. I'm not gonna lie, I love it a lot more. I got Stardaughter because I've actually been excited for this book since it's been announced, and it's a Charlie Brown cover. Avon Books sent me some historical romances. This was sent to me by Wednesday Books. I got Mexican Gothic, which I'm really excited for. I'm saving this one for like October. It's gonna be like so spooky. I got Tessa Dare, The Duchess Deal. And I got Warbreaker because I said I was gonna read all of Bernie Sanderson's I was gonna get all of Brandon Sanderson's. I was gonna read like Mistborn, off his Mistborn trilogies and stuff like that in August, but then I realized how much I was gonna have to read within a month, and I was like, so I think I'm just gonna try to read Warbreaker before in like one. I'm not gonna try to read all these books before they come out because even if I was a fan, the only books that I read like when they come out is the Holly Black series, Holly Black's books, low-key, or like, I don't know, I don't see myself, like, even if I got the book, I don't see myself like reading it within one book, especially a 1,000-page book. Like, I'm still gonna read it, obviously. I own them, I own most of the series. I'm just saying, like, I don't see myself reading one book a month. I don't want to pressure myself to read books that are 1,000 pages plus every single, like, you know, a month. And then I accidentally got this book twice. This is The Rogue of Fifth Avenue, and I didn't read any historical romances in August. I don't know why, because there's a historical romance readathon, but I think because I had so many other books planned to read. But I ordered this book because of a recommendations video I watched, and then it never came in. So I was like, okay, well, I reordered it again, but I wasn't charged for it. Like, I reordered on Amazon because it was taking so long to come in that they were like, oh, okay, well, just place another order. So I placed another order, and both of these came in. I will do a giveaway. I don't know how to mail books, okay? So just give one to my sister or something, or like Jake. I typically don't even really unhaul books. I just put them in a box in my basement, so I'll just do that. I got sent Super Fake Love Song, which I'm really excited for. I really, really love this cover. Like, I'm so obsessed with it. I'm really excited to read this. I didn't read Frankly in Love, but I'm still excited for the book. I got Dig by A.S. King, and I got it because the idea of a potato farm intrigues me, okay, people? I like weird things in books, and the idea of like this book being like so weird and everyone being like, what the heck I just read? I need to get on it. I need to get in on it, okay? I need to get in on it. I'm missing out on something, and I want to know what I'm missing out on. I got Hate Thy Neighbor, which is a romance, and it has hate in it, so I feel like it's going to be enemies to lovers and neighbors. So I'm intrigued. I got Boyfriend Material, which is a gay romance, which we don't, a gay romance like with this kind of cover we don't really see much more of. The only one I can think of is Red, White, Royal Blue. So I really like this one, and it has to do with fake dating, so obviously I had to pick it up. I also got Punching the Air, and this was sent to me by HarperCollins. This is the ARC, and I'm so excited for this. I don't know why I just like ASMR whispered that. So then I got these books. I feel like I am missing one. I'm most definitely missing one. But these books are for a video idea. These are different video ideas, but I feel like if I say them separately, it's going to be very obvious what they are. So you're just not going to know what kind of video idea this is for. And then lastly, I got the Gothic horrors, the Gothic Thrillers, whatever they're called. I got these. So I got Chilling Horror, Brothers Grimm, and Endless Apocalypse. So then of those on my table, I got Greek Myth, Cozy Crime Stories, and Lost Worlds. So yeah, I'm literally surrounded by books. But I'm just about to, oh, and I also forgot that I got Fable, which when I got this book in the mail, it was literally like raining outside, and it was just sitting outside for like hours, and I didn't know that it was outside because I didn't check my packages that day because I was in class. It was like my first day of class, and I didn't know that this package was outside. So when my mom came home at 12, the package was like so soaked that I literally didn't have to open the package. Like the book fell out the bottom, and the book survived. Like, the book was soaking wet. Well, I mean, you can kind of tell like the damage of the book like here. That's it for this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.